You guys want to hear a really funny story? This is probably, I don't know if I should actually share this on the podcast or not, but I'm going to. My mom was going to kill me, but that's okay. So we had like a modem at our house, right? Like growing up, like we all had the computer, right? And this is not going to be good. So obviously I was a younger boy. I was becoming a man, and I downloaded some stuff that wasn't exactly appropriate for your mom to see what you're downloading, right? So anyways, the years go by and I abuse that computer to the very, very top of abusing computers. And anyways, I move out and I have kids now and years pass and everything like that, right? For some reason, my dad and my mom still had that computer. I don't know why. They just did. They kept it. And it had something to do with like it had stored pictures on it or something like that. So
it had some pictures, all right.
So my mom gives it to this guy where they live and says, "Hey, can you get all the pictures and videos off this computer?"
Man.
So
Let's go.
this guy makes a disc of all the videos and pictures that were ever downloaded on that laptop, and he gives it to my mom. And he's like, "Hey, did you have like some boys growing up?" And she's like, "Yeah, we got 2 sons." He's like, "Well, I could definitely tell you're gonna not want to look at all the pictures that you have downloaded on here." And my mom calls me. She's like, "Clint, you're a fucking pervert." Like,
what is wrong with you?
So my mom got given a box of all my childhood fantasies when I was growing up, pretty much given to her, and said, "Here's all the pictures and videos that your son was wanking it to."
Oh, man, how the internet has changed the game from not having to download stuff or get illegal boxes now, where like literally it's accessible through incognito windows on your cell phone.
And
like,
the old Brazzers membership.
Listen, a membership. Who needs a membership, man? You just punch that shit in there. You're good to go. And make sure that you turn off your Bluetooth so you don't connect to the fucking car that's leaving out the driveway late at nighttime.
That happened to my buddy like a few months ago. It's just like, can you turn it down, please? Like, he lives in like a condo, and it was like I connected to the Bluetooth, and he was like watching it. He didn't know, and so like neighbor, he was full on just like mid scene, and he was just lighting a few candles and playing some smooth jazz. I'll leave him nameless. Love you, dude.
I don't live in a condo. That is fucking welcome QRZones.
I was gonna say, are we still sponsored? Like what? We thought Trench was bad after the first 3 minutes of the podcast last week.
Great debut, QRZones. Great debut.
This is what happens when it's not scripted. Our minds wander.
Yeah, well, the first thing we do last episode talk about Dean's penis size, which is massive. This episode, we want
May I add?
Now we're talking about what's our favorite sex scene growing up as kids.
This might be the greatest plug for QRZones. They might be able to come up with a QR code for us that takes us to our favorite website. Download straight to our favorite movie.
Mr. Skin.
MILF Hunter.
MILF Hunter. Oh, that was.
Oh no!
Hey, now you're talking.
Oh my god!
All downhill from here.
Oh, what a great time! Listen,
great time.
We're just talking about stuff that kids nowadays are they're going through. We're just trying to relate to our younger audience. There's nothing wrong with that. This is a natural thing as long as we, just don't get too carried away and run up credit card bills for memberships like thousands of dollars like we hear on the news all the time. So could be worse. You could be buying VC coin for Fortnite and spending $4,000 of your mom's credit card.
The kids have it easy though, man. Like Red Shoe Diaries, Alan, like you had to like pry your eyes open at like 1 a.m. to watch that stuff just to get a little look. These kids just bust out their iPhone 12s and pull it on up. We had to like go into the computer room when like no one was home and like mom's not gonna be back from like 20 minutes. This is my window, like
to see some movies.
This is my window, man.
I remember like 11, 12 years old we're trying to make up credit card numbers into some of the sites. It's like we were just going to get one right or something like that. Try like 3 more nines.
Yeah,
69, 69.
You mean 1 doesn't work?
So when I talked about having a healthy appetite for these things and not going overboard, that is the kind of behavior that gets you into trouble. You're starting to have fraudulent credit cards. This no bueno. If you're experiencing any of these things, get some help.
Welcome to the No Instructions Needed podcast.
Browse the internet responsibly.